Hi guys, welcome to another video by AntiquesArena. My name is Walter O'Neill and today I'm going to chat to you about a few of my favourite buys that I've had over the last year or two since I've been making films, and at the end I'm going to show you one crazy ass item that walked in over the door the other day. So stay tuned and I really hope you enjoy a little bit of a recap on some of them are my favourite items, but certainly a couple of my better buys. I'll see you soon. Okay, just quickly before we get going guys, if you love antiques, collectibles, you're in the reseller business, then don't forget to subscribe, because my channel's all about how-to videos. I go out buying antiques and I show you what everything's worth and how to identify it. So state your claim guys, make sure you subscribe. If the videos help you and you like them, I would really appreciate a like and a share to help me keep creating videos. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's get to it. Now, why are we all in the antiques business, or the dealing in second-hand tat as some call it? It has to be because we love the thrill of the hunt. We go out there every day and we buy all the work in stock, but we're always looking for one item that we can get excited about. We can, get our blood boiling and excitement and give us that adrenaline rush. Now, I've had a few of them over the years, but my favourite one by far is the one I'm going to start with, and I paid way over the odds for it purely because I loved it. I grew up and at a time where, you probably know who this is, I watched Johnny 5. Basically Short Circuit. I don't know if any of you ever saw Johnny 5. He was a weapon designed killing robot who became alive and was bouncing around with butterflies and things. It was stupid and crazy and I loved it. Where a couple of years ago I searched, I wanted one, and I searched on eBay, and you'll see over there, and I found out they didn't actually make robots for this film. You couldn't buy the souvenirs. Anyway, somebody's later on made certain kits, only a limited number, and I managed to buy a plastic Johnny 5 standing about that tall for over £200 just because I wanted him. What can I say? I know I'm nuts, but he has to be my favourite buy throughout the last 5 or 10 years. It brought back so many memories of a kid and loving Johnny 5 and all that I had to have him. So that's my favourite buy. I don't know what if you're resellers or collectors, what's your favourite buy? Because Johnny 5 is by far my number one. We all have one thing we know we're paying too much for, but we want it anyway. So let me know what yours is. Then we're going to move on to now one of my star buys this year, and you actually got to see me buy it in one of my videos, and I'll put the link in for all the videos of the items that I'm showing in today's film. And if you remember, I went to Splot Market early in the morning and I bought watercolour painting at about 5 in the morning in the dark, and I got it back to the car and I was looking at it, if you remember, and I couldn't figure out the signature, and I had some help, and I was filming throughout the day, and it turned out to be a very rare 19th century watercolour by George Shalders, who was one of the leading artists for landscapes anywhere in the country. Demands thousands of pounds for his paintings, and I paid £30 for it, guys. Just £30. What can I say to that? As you can see from the images I'm putting up, absolutely stunning find, and I tell you what, that kept me going for weeks and weeks and weeks. Another of my star buys, I'm going to talk about jewellery. Now, I've done a video earlier on telling you, how to buy jewellery at scrap, send off a valuation, and then you sell a retail, and that's how you make some really good money with no risk. Because worst case scenario, gold may drop 50p or pound a gram and you lose a tenner. You can always weigh it back in. So, I done that video, and in that video I showed you the bangle, and along with a ring and a few other pieces that I bought in for scrap value, and the value came back on that bangle at over £4,000. And I think off the top of my head it stood me in for something like 180 quid, £200. So that was a real stormer of a buy. And the ring as well was very similar, the lion head ring. It's in that video with the bangle, I think. I bought that in for something like 300 because of the weight, and that was 2007. I haven't got that to show you anymore, unfortunately. That's gone, and so are the images. Another amazing buy was, did you see the film I put out about 4 months ago with the ebonized candlestick figure, Georgian one, by Humphry? I paid £25 for it, and I've actually got it on eBay at the moment for £2,000. Some are selling in Sotheby's and Christie's and that as much as £4,000 when they're signed, and as low as £1,500 when they're not signed. But that was a few years back. Now, beautiful thing, £25. What can I say? It was a seriously special item, and I absolutely loved it. Now, I was rooting through my AntiquesArena page, and I found or stumbled upon an old coin I bought. Now, I bought it in a box of coins. As you know, I go out and I buy coins, and I sift through, I take the silver, the gold out, and then I look for rarities, and then I just sell the job lot back on. Well, in amongst these coins, the box I bought was, I sold it as a spy coin. How real or right I was or wrong, I don't know, from the advice and help I had at the time. And you can see it there now. It basically was a 10 centimes from 1880 something, and somebody had taken two coins and they carved them up. They'd hollowed one out, cut the slither off the top of the other, put them together with an invisible join, so you had a hollow compartment. Now, I was told it was for keeping a secret code or map or something during the war, the First World War, and that's what I sold it as. And I sold it for something like 200 and something pounds for that cut up 10 centimes, and to be honest with you, I've never seen another one since. So that was a really interesting, unusual, and to be honest with you, I really enjoyed buying that one and finding it and having help off some of the Facebook groups to figure out what it could be. Some people are saying it's trend shot, other people were saying it was a spy coin. It was all sorts of different things, but the gentleman who bought it was over the moon with it, and it went in his spy collection. So was it right? I don't know. Let me see. I think there's one piece left to show you, and yeah, it is. I bet you can't figure out what that is. That came over my door a couple of days ago in with some scrap gold. Now, you certainly can't put that on eBay, because eBay will not allow you to deal in body parts. Yep. The gentleman came in, sold me a load of gold and said, "Oh, that's my dead uncle's tooth." And I thought, I don't want that. Anyway, he ended up going in with the gold, and he'll go down to the smelters, and it's their problem, not mine. But yeah, he actually come into the shop and weighed in a gold tooth. So if there's any graves dug and left open up in Mountain Ash, please do not come shouting at me. I have never seen anything so silly in my life. Promise to God, he walked in and he traded in a gold tooth with a load of other gold, might I add. But that it has to be one of the strangest, craziest buys I have had in the last, I don't know how many years. Anyway, that's it, I think. George Shalders, Johnny 5. Oh, I missed one. The breitling watch. You all know about the breitling watch. It came in, I paid £100 and something for it. I can't remember exactly what it was. And I was dead set I was going to keep it, because I love watches and I keep them all. And I was trying to raise some money to buy a shop, which I still haven't done. I'm still in the little shop in Mount. I wanted a bigger place. So anyway, I sold it, and I sold it within 2 hours of listing it for, it was 970 or something like that. So that was a really, really good profit. Obviously I sold it too cheap, but you know what? The way I look at it, if you sell something too cheap, whoever buys off you is never going to stop watching your site. They're always going to be a customer, they're always going to come back, and as long as I've made a bit of money on it, I don't care what someone else makes after me. Happy days. So, yep, that's about it, guys. I think I've got them all, the ones I wanted to talk to you about today. I'm going to splice in a little photograph. I've just had the shop painted, so I'm splicing in a photograph of the outside of the shop so you can have a look and let me know what you think of the new colour. I weren't keen on it, I must admit, but it's growing on me a little. So let me know what crazy buys you've had, or you know, what's your best buys, and let me know what you think of the colour of the shop, guys. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope you've enjoyed having a little chat and recap over some of my favourite pieces and my better buys of the last, year. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. You'll find me on Facebook. I have a page and a group, Antiques Arena. You'll find me on eBay. My seller ID is Antiques Arena Clearance. I have my own website. Did I say that one? AntiquesArena.co.uk and AntiquesArena.com. Can't remember. Or you can come visit me in the shop. It's 78 Oxford Street, Mountain Ash, Charlie Foxtrot 45. No, 3 Hotel Bravo. Sorry, guys. Giving you my home address there. And it's Antiques Arena again. Guys, thanks for watching. Bye for now.